Hello, my lovely Marcial blenders. How are you? How are you? So, what is up? Happy Thursday, happy Thursday. Listen, I know that a trend that is popping right now, well into the month of December, is going to be changes of color. It's difficult, isn't it? It's difficult. It's kind of confusing. But there are two things that can make the transition between or from one color to another easier. Those are color removers. Color removers. One of the color removers I've been actually using recently is Eliminate by Rusk. And now this one works specifically on oxidative color. What's oxidative color? Any color that you have to mix with a developer to make it work is oxidative color, because what happens is it oxidizes in your hair. Well, it oxidizes even in the container. You see the color developing in the container. That's oxidation. So, but that also happens in the hair, that oxidation. So those color molecules get to go inside of the hair because the color in the bottle is alkali. So that alkali does this to the cuticle, and that allows the hair to come in and go inside that cortex, that color, to go inside of the cortex. So now, let's say you use the black, or you use the red, or you use the brown, and you decide you want to now be blonde for 2021, or you want to be red for 2021, or you want to be purple for 2021. But you still have that color. My suggestion is before going in with lightener, because what happens with lightener is that sometimes because it is alkali and it does this, sometimes the color molecules from a semi-permanent, which are supposed to just be on top of the hair, right? Well, guess what? So if it does this, if that molecule is this big, it was supposed to just be on top, right? But because that alkali did that, now what does that molecule get to do? It actually gets to go inside of the hair, inside the cortex, and so now it's in there. But what you want to do is, before you go in with the lightener, go in with a color remover. Again, this one is an oxidative. There's a company called Color Before. Their maximum strength one is actually a color remover for oxidative and direct dye, or what we call semi-permanent. Now, semi-permanents just stay on top, but they're one of the hardest ones to remove because they actually stain. Well, Color Before actually is able to remove that color. You may have to do it twice, but if you look at my videos, you'll see I've done color correction even on red hair that had the deepest, strongest, most vibrant red semi-permanent color and permanent color. And Color Before was able to remove it. Eliminate, I'm very happy with. It works great with the oxidative color. So before you go in with the lightener, go in with the color remover. And guess what? You can charge, if let's say you're working in a salon, or you're working on a person, a client, you can charge up to $60 to do that color remover, depending on how much you pay for the product. $60. Some people may choose to actually charge a full service of $90. So you do that, and that protects the hair. So now, after you've removed those molecules, because remember what this actually does is it shrinks those color molecules that are inside the cortex, and with the water, takes it out. So now that hair is ready to receive a color. So it kind of guarantees better color depositing, a better color correction, a better color change. So even if you do decide to do it at home, guess what? You can order it, you remove the color from your hair first, and then you go in with the new color that you want. And even if it's not a fashion color, let's say it's a regular color, still, why not? Why not go through that extra step to lead to a better color? Okay, so that's what I wanted to talk about. Color removers. They come in all sorts. Now, the best color remover was actually Pravana's color remover, but it's discontinued. But let me tell you, that one did It did everything. I still have some here that I save because it is gold for me. And as far as hair oil, hair and scalp oil, listen, have you guys checked out Melanin Hair Care? Melanin Hair Care's oil is just wonderful. This is good for detangling, it softens, and it seals. So some people like to use it to seal after they put their conditioner or like leave-in conditioner, you know, they've done the lock, and they like to use this to seal. This seals wonderfully. It really does. When I say softens the hair, it really softens the hair. So this is really good, especially now for the winter. You know, so if you were to say, hey, Marcials Blends Hair, which is a good oil to use on my hair for protective purposes, for health purposes, to contribute to growth? Melanin Hair Care's oil is what I would suggest, especially for this season. I wanted to let you guys know, so I did create a new channel. It's called Marcials Blends Fragrances. That's where I'm going to be talking about my fragrances. This channel will continue to be exclusively for hair and my other fun stuff, which is like the cooking, the things you guys know me for. Fragrance I thought was going to be just a hobby that I would include as my normal personality, you know. But it's grown into something more. It's grown into a love. So with your permission and respect, I created a new channel. So if you do like the content I create that pertains to fragrances, please go follow me over there, Marcials Blends Fragrances. I already have 2 videos up there, and I'm excited. This is the blankie for that channel. Okay, so remember, for right now, Eliminate by Rusk is the one that I like for oxidative. For oxidative and semi-permanent or direct dye, that would be the Color Before, and the color is spelled the English way, COLOUR, Color Before. That one is wonderful if you want to remove direct dye, semi-permanent, okay? And it's safe, it's safe, it's safe. And for this season, as you are worrying about dry hair, dry scalp, Melanin Hair Care for the win. Okay? Goodbye, my lovely Marcial Blenders. I'll see you soon. I'll see ya.